What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to DNARC. Today we are going to be installing some brass high clearance links from Injora on our K10 trx4m high trail. I have currently already done the Injora carbon fiber LCG chassis, installed a brushless Furetech system, and some Hobby Park 59mm shocks, along with some Injora 1.0 plus beadlock wheels and rock terrain tires with the silicone inserts. And I also did a brass steering link and some overdrive in the front diff. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into her here. I've used these links before and have actually had really good luck with them. So hopefully have the same result today. Just gonna start here with getting these wheels off. And yes, I know I'm going old school here with the old T-handle. Seems to work better than anything else I've used so far. Go ahead and start with the front here. Alright. I'm going to grab my 1.5 here. And just going to start taking her down. One thing I really like about these links is they are adjustable. It really helps with adjusting your pinion angle so you can get that drive shaft out the way. Take full advantage of the high clearance links. One of my favorite things about them. Just making this video, hoping it'll help somebody on down the road that wants to do it to theirs as well. Get all these screws taken out here. Trying to get this wheel hex to stay on so I don't lose my pin. So last time I put them on, I was putting them on a trx4m Bronco that I had built and got rid of a long time ago. So this one is going to be a little new for me. Should be pretty simple though. It should be about the same. Just gotta get all the screws out here. And then we'll pop these out. There's that. And we're going to start making up these links. Last time I just had a... See if you can see that there. Just these little spacers here. Just had one on each side. And that actually seemed to do the trick. So we're going to start there. And we'll see what happens. I don't have any actual link pliers yet, so I'm just going to be using the good old channel locks here. Gonna try and line up these eyelets here with the Injora symbol. Okay. And then that one's gonna go in there. Now I'm adding it to the top because I want to rotate the axle forward. And What that's going to do is allow the drive shaft to be pointed up and get it to where it clears the high clearance links and gives it more room. And honestly, I feel like injora is probably one of the top guys right now for these 1/18 to 124 trucks. And their quality is just getting better and better, it seems like. MES is really good though too. Little Guy Racing Parts. They've got some awesome stuff. As far as budget friendly though, MES and injora kind of take the cake on quality for the cheaper price. So let's see. That one's there. See if we can get this other one there. There we go. And we'll stick that one in there. Just trying to get the labels to match up here. And we'll stick screw back in. And that screwed back in. Alright, there's the top two done. Like I said, I added a spacer on each side. We'll see if we need to add more or whatnot after we get it on there. But there's those for now. Now we need to make up the lower links. And these, I don't add any. Just because I want to space those tops out to rotate that front differential towards the front there. So that way I get that rake to it. And gets that drive shaft out the way. Let's see here. Make sure I get this one lined up. That's pretty close. There. Let's see, on these ones I'm not using any spacers. I went ahead and got all these eyelets on there off camera. Just because I didn't want to bore you guys with it. Skip all the tedious stuff. I mean, this is pretty tedious, but this is the more technical side of it. So oh wait, I almost messed up there. The straight one does not need to go on the curved end there. That needs to be over there. And another thing, when you're doing these injora ones, they make the angle in them like the factory ones to help give you that more clearance, which is fantastic because it helps you get more travel on your suspension. A little harder to start. I don't want you to go on, it's nice. So this is going to be on there, like so. Since it's going to be on there like that, I need to have it angled like that. For this side, on this side of the chassis here, we want it angled out. That way it brings that link in towards the chassis. So there's that. So let's get this screw out here. We'll swap it out for the nice brass high clearance link. And my hexes keep falling off. Good Lord. Well, that one. Okay. There's that. Let's go ahead and take this other one out here, get it out the way. Now let me know in the comments, guys. You know, what brands do you prefer on for your parts? Always down to hear what everybody else thinks on their stuff. Because heck, there's maybe something I haven't learned about yet. There we go. See, got it pointed towards the end side for this one here. These definitely seem to be a little easier than the last time I got them. I don't know if maybe they've reworked them a little bit. But they do seem like they work a little easier. Make sure we get it all lined up. There we go. Stick her on in there. Let's see if my pre-measurement there paid off. Slide this drive shaft back in. Maybe. There we go. Oh, you turkey. Come on. Very nice. Going pretty good so far. I can set these out the way a little bit. I'm going to get me a little more room here to get her all lined up. Everything's fitting really well though, going really nice. Like I said, I've always enjoyed the quality from Injora. Never really had a problem with them. Dealt with customer service a couple times. Didn't really have an issue. Oh, uh-oh. I lost my pin. Little sneaky thing. Alright. Got that in there. Moving freely. Looks nice. Cool. So now we will start working on getting these mounted back on there. Make sure I got my shock facing the right way. Go. Ooh, come on now. Oh, I did that the wrong way, didn't I? Sure did. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Let me fix that real quick. You want to push the link towards the drive shaft. So I'll just rotate that around and push her back in there. That's about right. You can't get a bunch of extra clearance with the stock drive shafts because they're so big around because of the joints in them. But it does give you quite a bit more if you can space them out like that. So it looks like one on each side was the right move. So that's nice. I don't have to rework it here. Get this last one in. Alright. As you can see there, actually, I might be able to get a little more out of that. Like I said, I haven't done one on the high trail yet, so, but so far looking good. It does look like I'm gonna need some more. So, see if we can pop these out real quick and add a little more here. Things with these custom links like this, adjustable ones, it's all trial and error. So we will see if I can't just pop this out here. Ooh, is the whole thing spinning? Sure is. No, just the end here. I'll grab my channel locks here so I can keep this rod from spinning. I think one more on each side ought to do her. I don't know if I want to go much more than that. Because as you add these spacers, you get less and less thread to put your rod on. Rod ends. Unless you have, the scarier it gets. So, there we go. I'll just add one more to each side here. On the chassis side, give it just a little more, and I think we should be alright. Oops, sorry guys. Still waiting on my mount to come in to hold the camera. On my phone, anyway. Okay. They do give you plenty of spacers though for adjustability. They can also kind of help you lengthen the wheelbase a little bit if you'd like. They do pretty good for that. I mostly just use them to get these links where I want them, which is what they're also for. Alright. I think That ought to do it for us. I don't want to do too much of an angle. Okay, let's see what we got now. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't know if I want to go any more than that, just for, sake of having more thread on that. But think that'll do it. So we'll button this up, get the front back together. These injora wheels, these 1.0 brass, one of my favorites. I've had really good luck with these things so far. Definitely helps add the weight where you want it. I know a lot of people will say differently just because of the rotational mass, but once I switched to brushless, it really hasn't been that big of a deal, honestly. Once you go brushless, the run time is crazy. A slow crawl especially, though. That's probably one of the best things about the Furotech setup. With the Lizard Pro, they give you Bluetooth, so you can actually tune everything from your phone on the fly, which is fantastic. Just running a 2S, I could run 3S. I don't really see the need to currently, so. Alright, let's get started on the back here. I'll probably do the same thing, just one on each side for now, and see how it goes. Oh, come on now. Okay. Put you over here on the magnet. Thing's still a little dirty from the last time I took it out. Located in Oklahoma. So we usually go out to Shawnee Twin Lakes Boat Ramp 2. It's our favorite place to go out crawling. It's a lot of fun out there. If you're local to the area, highly recommend. But mini crawlers, 18th and 24s, 10 scale crawlers, bashers, drifting on road. Got a little bit of everything here. So I'm going to be making all kinds of content if you guys are interested. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think, what you'd like to see. We got some snow today, so we're definitely thinking about charging up some batteries and taking the Trx Max and the Armor Creighton out and getting them a little dirty. Get this battery out of here so I can get the shocks out the way. Get all these old ones off here. This will be the first time I've had these links off since I had the truck. got this thing completely stock. Just recently decided to start doing the YouTube thing. This will actually be my first upload, so hope you guys enjoy. Maybe learn something. Maybe I can help you out with some of the upgrades you plan on doing. And then don't forget the spacer for the top one. Try to angle that differential up. Get that drive shaft up out the way. Okay. There's that side. Add a spacer there. Get this rod end started. Alright, cool. So that one is going to go here. Well, I guess we'll probably do it on the diff first. So let me get these all put together for the top. I'm going to start mounting. I always try to keep the spacers even if I do. That way I'm not taking too much thread out on one end. I mean, honestly, I probably could add another one up front. I just don't want to put too much of an angle on it. Just trying to line up the injora symbol there. Got my OCD going. See, honestly, these are probably the best links I've found. I go with the brass just because I like to add weight. I like to keep mine planted. That way, a lot of guys will say that light's the way to go. In my case, I've always gone heavy and had good luck with it. So, alright. Wheel heck's falling off again. So, that in there. That way the injora is facing the correct way. And we'll start the screw here. Ooh. Let's see. Good Lord, it's gonna fight me now. Start the screw here. There we go. Got that one in there. Let's go for the other one now. Since we already got it made up. Get the injora facing the right way. Back that screw up just a little bit. There we go. Slides right in there. If I can just get it to stay. There we go. I will say, Mini is definitely not the funnest to work on. Getting you a good set of tools definitely helps. I would be using my MIP driver, but I actually broke it the other day, believe it or not. Pretty crazy situation. Alright. Let's see if we can get these in there. Come on. Really? There we go. Alright. So this should... Oh man. I've used this carbon fiber chassis on my last truck too. It is pretty nice. It works for the Defender, Bronco, and the High Trails. Pretty universal. Have a good look with it. Really enjoy it myself. Definitely helps get that center of gravity down lower. Gives you more adjustment options, which is awesome. Because as we all know, the 4Ms give you nothing stock. Alright. So there's the tops. Line up that injora. Now, if you don't like branding, you can always switch sides, and the injora would be on the inside where you couldn't see it. So that's pretty cool. Kind of give you a little bit of options. So that one's gonna go over here. Just gonna leave the screws kind of loose here, just so I can kind of see if I got the spacing right for this top link or not. I was going to try to do some bearings too, but they didn't show up today. So we'll be doing a video on a bearing kit for this whenever they decide to come in. But with the weather, who knows how long it's going to be. Definitely could be a while. So we'll see. Alright guys, let's see what we got here. Just gonna pop it in real quick, nothing crazy, just so we can check the drive shaft angle and go from there. Hopefully one and done, but never know. Alright. So you can see there, that's one on each side. I might... Yeah, I think I'm going to add some more. I think, honestly, that I could probably use one more on each side. Just gonna flip these up out the way. All right. But yeah, this is all just kind of trial and error. Takes a little bit of time, but the payout for the performance gain is definitely worth it, in my opinion. Because being able to not snag that drive shaft on stuff really makes a difference. But that's the nice part, they do make it pretty easy for you. And these spacers help keep everything nice and snug and clean. That's for sure. Make sure I got it going the right way before I put it back in. But I think that's going to be the key there. Is 2 on each side for the rear. Just for, now, if you have aftermarket drive shafts already, that'll probably make a difference. Move this back over here. They're usually a lot smaller around, so you probably won't have to do it as much as I've had to do here. Just for the simple fact of the smaller bodies and the smaller joints. But hopefully this will kind of help some of y'all with doing your own links at home. Alright, there's that one. Pop her back in there. Okay, there we go. That's the diff one. Cool. Alright, so slide that in there. Slide screw in. Sorry if I'm talking too much, guys. Kind of talk myself through stuff sometimes. Gonna learn my lesson here and just do a couple threads in. Get the drive shaft back together. There we go. Okay, got that one started. Alright, now that we got all that on there, let's see where we're at now. Oh yeah, I think that's the ticket right there, guys. It's, if any, is just barely. But that ought to do great. Feels great. Very nice. Very nice. Let's get our wheels and tires back on here. Well, actually, go ahead and tighten down all my screws before I forget. Do it all the time though, guys. Be getting ahead of myself. Easy to do when you're getting excited about upgrades, you know what? Like I said, those wheels are heavy. You can see that axle leaning over. Helps add a lot of weight, especially with these 64mm tires. Lots of grip though. That Injora S5 compound's amazing. Highly recommend. Alright guys, got them all on. Articulates really well. No binding or nothing. Feels great. Feels fantastic. Can't wait to get out this thing and test it. Appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed, give a like, subscribe. Leave some comments with your thoughts and stuff down below. You know, anything else you guys want to see. Like I said, it snowed here, so we're probably going to take our bashes out there and go have some fun. So if you all want to see that, let me know. And thanks for watching. Appreciate it.